Okay, so yeah, I should be alive now, hopefully. So yeah, sorry about the abrupt stream ending there last time. Um, but yeah, there was some sort of error. It was similar to the one that I had seen before, so hopefully those don't happen again. But there's no promises or anything as far as that goes. But yeah, here's the text log. I'm not sure what was all cut out or not. I didn't go back and watch it. Um, I just know that it cut me off because I kind of ended things on like a blank screen or something, I think. I don't really remember. But yeah, I thought I would just show this here. So yeah, I guess now it's time to continue on. I'm only going to stream this for about an hour or so because there's kind of some other stuff that I want to see if I could maybe do today. So if you want to go back and read that, you can.
Senpai, what a pleasant surprise. Are you headed home too? Same here. I don't have club practice today. That reminds me, there's something I wanted to report to you. Would now be a good time?
I guess so.
Thank you. Why don't we find a seat somewhere?
Huh? And you are...
It's been quite a while, Akechi-san.
And the same for you. Yoshizawa-san, right?
My father works at a TV station. Have you ever seen Good Morning Japan? My father's the director.
I've been brought onto the show as a guest a number of times now. That's how I ended up becoming acquainted with Yoshizawa-san. I didn't know you knew her as well.
He helped me out of a jam before, and now he's been offering me guidance.
Helped you out of a jam, huh? I see. So, what were you two up to?
Oh, right! I was just about to share some exciting news. It's nothing to keep secret, so I may as well spill it now. About that summer competition I mentioned to you before, I was chosen to be our club representative. This only feels like the beginning to me, though.
Isn't your club's team considered to be quite prestigious? And you're their representative. I must say, that's extremely impressive.
Thank you. I'll do my best to make everyone proud.
I'll be cheering you on as well. I have an idea. Since all three of us are here, why don't we go somewhere as a group? We can call it our little celebration for Yoshizawa-san's success.
That would be wonderful! Does that work for you, Senpai?
That settles it. Would you mind if I chose the place? There's a wonderful little cafe I know about.
Of course. Lead the way.
Base that I found with Akechi the other day. Other day in game, it was yesterday. Well, I think it might have been yesterday in game too. Since the date's not matching up though. But yeah, the story progression kind of doesn't count confidants into it. So it's kind of weird sometimes like this. If that's the case, I'm not sure if it is.
I have to prevent my body from getting too cold, since the meet's coming up rather soon.
I see. You make sure you're covering all your bases.
Good point. Well, some people say coffee can cool you off, even when hot, so I try to avoid that, too. I had this image that you enjoy sweet things, Akechi-san. Is that untrue? I swear I saw you eating fried sweetbread on TV just the other day.
It's all part of a marketing strategy. That sort of stunt is an easy crowd pleaser.
You seem to have your own bases covered as well.
Hold on one.
Presenting oneself in a favorable light is nothing surprising. More surprising is just how innocent you seem to be.
I've been wondering, how do you two know each other?
His social studies class visited the set of a TV show I appeared on.
Ah, that's right. Second years got to go to a TV station.
He and I exchanged our opinions during the shoot, and his way of thinking intrigued me.
I can definitely see that. Senpai's take on things often helps me as well.
That reminds me, Yoshizawa-san. You had mentioned that he's been providing you with some guidance.
Yes, like you just said, his way of thinking is intriguing. I figured I could benefit from his input.
In that case, let's play a little game. Would you mind if I posed the same question to you that I first asked him?
No, go right ahead.
So, my question was, what do you think of the Phantom Thieves, Yoshizawa-san?
The Phantom Thieves? You mean in the case that they do in fact exist, yes? I admit that the assistance of others in need is a truly great act, but I simply can't agree with their methods.
I see. Care to explain why?
I suspect the Phantom Thieves' existence isn't going to be beneficial to society in the long run.
How so?
Well, for example, when someone's faced with a problem to overcome, I believe they need to do it themselves. Getting help from others is totally fine, but in the end, it takes a person's initiative to truly create lasting change. If society relied upon a safety net like the Phantom Thieves, I worry that people would stop making a conscious effort. Granted, this depends on how severe the problem is, and it's inaccurate to apply generalizations to an entire population. But I believe a society where everyone simply leaves matters to the Phantom Thieves wouldn't last for very long.
I see. So, in the sense of a person's growth, their actions actually hinder it. Quite an interesting take on the matter. Let me ask you then, what do you think of Yoshizawa-san's opinion? Quite. I'd say it's equally as unique as your own opinions.
Wait, could you actually be a fan of the Phantom Thieves, Senpai?
I didn't mean to start an argument. I just can't help myself sometimes. Let's change the subject to something a bit lighter.
I'm sorry, I should probably get going. If I'm away from home too late, my parents will begin to worry.
Right, then let's call it a day. Good luck on your competition.
Yes, thank you. Well then, see you later.
Ah, you're back.
See, or you had your friends over for a study session, huh? Nothing gets by me. I own the place, remember? I can tell what goes on here just by looking at the tables. No other confidants message, so... That long sentence is tough. Try to think about what the underlying action means. Are you starting to understand how to dissect the problem? So jealous you got a one-on-one study session with Lady Allen in class. Seems like you're making more progress than usual too.
That's not it.
I'm actually not so good at this because of my time abroad. Wait, time to study here. Do you think you could help me with my math next?
Let's get back.
So tired. Let's stop here. Hey, did you know that there's going to be a summer festival in Odaiba? Or yeah, I think that's Odaiba. I think a summer festival. How can anyone eat so much fatty food when it's so hot out? Man, you just don't get it. It's because it's hot out that we eat all that meat. Let's go check it out. I'll treat you to a skewer. Summer festival, huh? You think they'll have any A5 feeds there? Well, you should worry about the finals first. Once those are over, it'll be summer vacations and stay for months. Yeah, the final door tomorrow. I wonder if I could get my intelligence stat up to 5. Or knowledge stat up to 5
My
by
hope
then.
rests with the Phantom Thieves.
So glad the Phantom Thieves are all over the news. Yeah, they've really taken off since the whole Kamoshida thing. Legend of the Phantom Thieves started at our school. We're practically one of them. Who can't relate to what they're doing. Punishing corrupted adults up to no good. The police should take notes.
Quiet down.
People sure are making a fuss even though it's right before exams. Behind Kadoshiro's arrest are the Phantom Thieves, a mysterious group that changes people's heart. I recalled there were similar rumors back there in the business with Kamoshida. Helped the weak and crushed the strong. Surely a modern legend of gentleman thief. In the long history of humans, the gentleman thief has been seen briefly during times of turmoil. Now then, please take a look at this picture. Number 7. This picture depicts the final moments of Ishikawa.
Do you know the answer?
He did something during the Sengoku period that had him and his family boiled to death. Do you know what he did?
This is it.
Correct.
That's correct. Oh, that's correct. Ishikawa Gomon is Japan's most famous thief. He's very popular and some call him a gentleman thief. By the way, Gomon Bath comes from his name. Only stealing from the rich and powerful and sharing with the poor. Gomon's exploits have been documented in many forms of media, like Kabukai and novels. Really? Seems kind of smart, doesn't it?
Nice going!
Hard to answer a question like that. However, it's actually unclear whether or not Gomon was indeed a gentleman thief. Rebellion against Ryoshi, whose campaign failed, propaganda by the government to sully his name. Gentleman thief Gomon made no more than an illusion made by varying motivations. In actuality, most heroes and gentleman thieves throughout history, something like that.
Yep.
Let's make sure people don't think we're just an illusion. For that, you need to study for the exams that are starting tomorrow.
It's open.
I'm in.
Welcome.
Oh, you're the student council president. Need to correct?
Excuse me.
Sorry for coming by so suddenly.
It was nothing.
Oh no, everyone's permitted to stop by whenever they like. I know the phrase counseling session can make some people nervous, but don't be. Considering you're the student council president, I'd rather didn't force you to come here at all, actually.
No.
Well, I was advised to come, but I still chose to do it on my own.
Good.
Oh good, glad to hear it. But please, there's no need to be concerned about my being here. Feel free to discuss anything.
Yes.
So I shall. You're sounding more like the counselor in here than I am.
I see.
Excellent grades, exemplary conduct. Well, you appear to be the ideal honor student.
No.
Oh, not at all. In fact, I'm quite the opposite. I'm actually a bit of a mess, and I always have to turn to others for help. Well, you sure had me. Even still, getting help isn't a bad thing. In fact, it's wonderful that you have a support system. Indeed. Especially lately, I feel like I can't do anything right by myself nowadays. Something go wrong for you?
Yes.
But nothing major. I've come to understand all too well that it's a bad idea taking on more of a burden than it should. You really do seem like someone with a mature sense of responsibility. However, that may be why people around you, especially the adults who should be protecting you, rely on you so much. Adults who should be protecting me. Had I been clever enough to understand that earlier, things may have gone a bit different for me. I think so. You live alone with your older sister, I see. Or am I saying so? But it seems you've been through quite a lot.
But
Actually, it only felt like the norm to me. But our lack of adult guardians has been hard on my sister, even now, or even as well, and I'd be lying if I said it wasn't hard for me too. Do you still remember them? Your parents?
hey,
Yes.
so
Not as much about my mother, admittedly, but my father, without a doubt. In fact, now that I think about it, I may well have grown to be a bit uptight because of that.
I see.
That's so. Are you doing okay now? Is your support system adequate?
well,
It's nothing as if I have a team of employees or anything, but I do have people that I'm able to rely upon as well. Of course, I never think of them as replacements for my father and my sister. No one could replace either of them. But I've lost one come back. I just need to keep my chin up and push towards my future.
Quite.
Like the way you put that. No one can ever be replaced, yet we need to keep pushing towards our future. Should anything come up that you want help with, I'll be here to support you, though my skills are pretty limited. Thank you. I appreciate the kind words.
Hey!
Brody for exam. It'd be pretty sad if the leader of the Phantom Thieves got bad grades.
Hey!
Shouldn't you tell the others about the target to us? Exams are close. Our exams are have you been our studies been going? Well, I can give you a general idea of what they were like when I was in second year. Do you think we want to study together? But yeah, I chose Makoto first, and because that boosts the thing, I'll just go ahead and go with her.
This goes like this.
Now solve this problem using the formula I just taught you. Do you understand, Bobs? I think I can do it. Seems like you're studying a little more efficiently today thanks to Makoto's help. Yeah, I thought that would give you 3 as well. Normal studying just gets you 2.
I agree.
Impressive. You're a quick learner. This is actually a pretty good review for me as well. Then let's move on to the next problem.
I'll see you later.
Well, I think that this is a good place to stop for today.
You're
Pretty
back.
late. Guess I should head home.
Nice.
That fortune teller's prediction was accurate, but 100,000 yen is pretty steep.
Let's do it.
It's been a while since I saved. Oh, I didn't realize it had been that long. Yeah, I'm glad that I was able to keep the checkpoint in the right spot. I do need to do this to boost my knowledge. What are the May Blues? I think this is it. Got it. The answer is Malaise. In Japan, the May Blues are named as such due to the change of seasons and the number of people who fall ill after a long holiday for Lent. Similar terms are used across the world. Students in the USA get the September blues after summer vacation. The UK has the January blues to contend with.
All right.
I see.
Wow, even I couldn't figure that one out.
Nice.
Or maybe you get a bit smarter after solving the crossword puzzles. That should be fine. That sounds a lot worse than it is always, but it's just my phone case has a like wallet thing on the back, but it's been broken for a long time. Should reflect a bit. Somewhat close to improving my knowledge. So yeah, I won't be able to get knowledge rank 5 for exam. So that means it's coming up soon. You're not getting a jump on studying without me, right? We're gonna do it together. Serious trouble. Diner at Shibuya. Learning with you really helps me focus. Though I'm having tons of trouble with these questions. How are things going for you? Or say exam or someone in danger of failing an exam is probably extra motivation for you, huh?
Yeah.
Is Morgana's head going through the bag? I can't tell. Oh, but it looks like it was like really close. Oh wait, I didn't mean to ignore that. I gotta do this. How lame would it be if Phantom Thieves held back a grade? Guess I'll try super quick because you're here. Yeah, he is clipping through the bag. Okay, let's do the rest. Yeah, it's moving.
Wanna head back?
Let's head out. It's kind of interesting.
Yo.
What's up? I just heard this, but apparently we're having the summer festival soon. There's gonna be a lot of stuff to do, like Bob, States, the hot stuff. Dude, I'm so pumped.
Come on, man.
Well, I'll figure it out. There was some English on the website too. I'm hungry. Let's get going already. All the news on Kanashiro has distracted me from studying. So what if she is an honor student? Why should she get special treatment? Results are what matter, you know. Heard the Phantom Thieves might be from our school. That can't be true. It'd be funny if it was, though. Yeah, life goes on. Today is the first day of your final exams. Begin. Okay, so it's exam time. I forgot that you actually had to look these ones up. I believe, unless it... I might be able to not have to look them up, but I'm just gonna go ahead and pull them up. Just to be safe. Oh wait, I can have it where, life goes on plays in the background, at least that way it's not just silent. So it's what, July? Yeah, it's July, so... If angle C is 28 degrees, angles... Why are all the pictures loading now? I was reading it off of the thing, so past it. Okay, so angle C is 28 degrees and angles A and D are 88 degrees. What is it? B and E. B is 61.
Ooh, we can do
That
this.
sounds about right. Or 64 degrees. Let's see, and that's a question. This looks tough, but let's calm down and think it through. Explain the origin of Buzz-Eye. The top weather. Well, never mind. I think this came up in class. They were invented by the famous guy who invented the three kingdoms, right? Like, yeah, the strategist is true. I think that the story was about a river overflowing somewhere the Lang visited, and they were offering something to quell the river. That's it. Crazy story. And that's how he came up with the Buzz-Eye, right? This massive strategist came up with the Buzz-Eye to for them instead of heads. Yeah, I think you're right. Buzz-Eye were invented as an offering to a river spirit to replace the tradition of offering severed heads.
Yep.
Finish in time.
Ah, give it up.
Time's up. Give it up already. So I'm just gonna go ahead and have the questions and like already pulled up.
Now everyone.
Oh, I thought there was gonna be some stuff in between. This is the second day of finals. You may begin. Write the name and genus of organism. Red key.
Ooh, we can do this.
Sounds about right. What happened when the government issued paper and hard currencies in Japan for the first time? Cause confusion. There you go.
Ooh, we can do this.
Sounds about right.
Let's get started.
Today is the third day of finals. Are you ready? Then you may begin. What is the English equivalent of the Norwegian idiom raining witches?
Ooh, we can do this.
Which of the following is another name for the ramen noodles traditionally eaten in Tanabata?
Ooh, we can do
Sounds
this.
about right. Okay, so yeah, now I should be back able to re-chat that kind of stuff. There's no like little thing that shows chat on my screen. It's BB. Today's last day of exam time. I've seen all this before. You got this already.
Nice.
This is going good. Looking forward to seeing your score. Yeah, you should be able to make a high grade knowledge rank 4 at this point, I think.
My parents are gonna kill me. There was so much stuff on that exam. I didn't have time to study everything. I probably could have managed if I had an extra week, too.
An extra week, huh? The only people who get that kind of cushy treatment are the honor students.
Oh, you mean like Yoshizawa-san?
I heard the school moved her exam period. Must be nice getting perks like that.
Hey there. Congrats on surviving finals. Today was the last day, right? Say, would you happen to have some free time right now? There's something I'd like to discuss. I promise it'll just take a moment. Thanks. I know you're exhausted, so I'll make this quick. It sure has heated up now that the rainy season's passed. I just know my electric bill is going to start climbing this month. Anyway, as I'd mentioned, there's something I'd like your opinion on. Well, I suppose that's actually accurate. I've had something on my mind lately, and I want to hear your take on it.
Voice
Okay,
therapy is
here
interesting.
goes. Oh, this is all hypothetical, mind you, but imagine there's somebody for whom you have high expectations. They're trying their absolute hardest to meet those expectations. Now, this person receives an awful lot of special treatment from people so they can perform to the best of their abilities. So, what do you think those people will do if the expectations will turn into anger and scorn, right? Yep, that's definitely true. When you work as a counselor, you always think, I have to help this person so their heart doesn't break. But that's easier said than done. This world really is a callous one. No matter how much positivity or dedication a person has, just a bit of influence from their peers can easily mess with their heads. Every time I'm confronted with such a situation, I can't help but grasp the limitations of therapy as a profession. Sorry, I didn't mean to get all analytical. What I meant was, if we want to truly help people stuck in a predicament like that, we need a fundamental solution. Nothing really comes to mind at the moment. This is just a thought, but what if we got the Phantom Thieves to change our hearts? Maybe have them shift our feelings so we won't lose to this unfair reality. It would ultimately be for the positive. Good point. You're right. Sorry, I was just thinking out loud. I seem to have lost track of the time. I should be getting back to my work. Our conversation's been very enlightening. Thank you, and enjoy your vacation.
So I think Maruki's gonna be back after vacation.
Exams are finally over. I'm so exhausted.
There's no time for us
I can get back to actually sleeping in peace.
You must have been studying pretty hard if it kept you up at night.
Nah, I was up playing video games. Slacking off is just too much fun.
I know, right? I kept cleaning my room instead of studying. It might even be too clean now.
You two are perfect exemplars of what escapism can mean.
And I can only imagine what the end result will be.
Whatever. It's over with now. Who cares about that anymore? What's real important is the Phantom Thieves' popularity. Ain't it amazing?
Kinda feels like our time's finally here.
I've even heard people excitedly speculating about our next target. We will have to choose carefully.
There's no need to hurry. We should spend some time thinking it over.
Hold up. The most important thing now is our celebration party. I hope you guys didn't forget. It's the fireworks festival on the 18th. I guess we're good meeting up in Shibuya, yeah? Let's say 5 p.m.
You sure are on top of these kinds of things.
Now for the weather.
Next up is the weather. It seems we'll continue to have localized or torrential rainstorms all through next week. If you're heading outside, be prepared for sudden changes in weather. Or in the weather. Time just flew by today.
Let's go to bed.
Let's do it.
Thing. Oh, it's story progression. I guess
Hey,
that makes
it's
sense.
me.
Sorry for calling so late. I wanted to ask you about that summer festival. You remember the one I told you about?
Come on, man.
Well, I know. So, come on. The whole thing with the bombs?
So, like,
I completely spaced out until now. This festival's tomorrow. So you want to go?
yeah.
Need you to be down. Let's make sure we invite Yusuke too. He's always ready to show. And I did just remember they said it might rain tomorrow. Whatever. No way it's gonna rain on a day like this. Our chief, all the worked up over silly little festival full of food of all kinds. Well, I suppose you deserve to enjoy yourself, but be sure to keep a low profile, alright?
Let's turn in for the night.
Let's get some sleep. Oh, and no sleeping in. Got it? I'm gonna skip breakfast for this.
What's up? What? Why are you staring at my face?
Ryuji, I have a favor to ask.
A favor? Sure. You need some money for food or something?
Not this time. I've actually been mulling over a new battle tactic for a while now, and I'd like for you to lend a hand in bringing my idea to fruition.
Oh, a new move? That sounds badass. I totally want in.
Well, it's merely a rough idea at this point, but... What do you think?
Wasn't that, like, way more detailed than some rough idea?
I don't deserve such praise. I would merely prefer to add a splash of beauty to an otherwise barbaric battlefield, so to speak.
Sick! So, all we gotta do now is see how the star reacts to your idea, right?
We should consult Jose about this soon. However, I can feel my appetite growing after describing my idea.
Same here.
Fortunately, in like Scramble, Yusuke's not always on my team.
Hot!
It's as if we're walking around in an enormous sauna.
Whose bright idea was it to come here?
Yours.
And just look at that crowd. Smiling faces everywhere you look.
With that, let's move right into asking some of the visitors here for their comments.
A TV crew, huh?
We should grab our kebabs and get out of here.
Ah, let's interview those three.
Hey, is she talking about... We'll look even more suspicious if we panic now.
They got us.
Oh, hell. Okay, I'm gonna ham it up and make some real cringy comments so I can't use any of the footage.
Hello. It sure is hot today, huh?
Oh,
Anyway, since you're here for the festival, does that mean you and your friends there are meat lovers?
I'd say that we're really lovers of fruit. Oh, and sweets. Sweets are just to die for.
Well, thank you very much for your time.
Oof, that was too close.
That was truly cringeworthy. But are you certain that they won't air any of it?
I'm pretty sure she thought there was a broadcast disaster. We ought to be okay.
More important than that, though, it's time to get some meat.
Oh, right, my kebab. The lines for the food stalls were even more insane than the heat.
Standing around in this sweltering heat was rather trying.
And almost all the good stuff was already sold out.
I didn't even eat breakfast this morning. I'm starting to get lightheaded.
Even still, an occasion like this seems to make everything taste delicious. How mysterious. Even with the sticky sweatiness included.
Well, we came all the way out here, so we might as well go check that thing out.
What thing?
I heard they're building some kind of huge-ass stadium or something nearby. Wait, was that what it was?
You don't know what you're talking about, do you?
A stadium? Well, such buildings often have intriguing architecture. I'd love to see it for personal reference.
Yeah, then come on, let's go! So, that's it? They barely even started?
We seem to be premature spectators.
I guess this is what people call jumping the gum.
Jumping the gun.
There ain't nothing to do here. You wanna go grab a bite somewhere?
Sorry, I'm considering picking up more art supplies. I have a summer assignment to work on. Also, the summer festival drained my coffers. Even if I did grab a bite, all I could order would be water and a hot towel.
Well, in that case, probably ought to just call it quits for today.
Hey, isn't that Yoshizawa? Don't you think she's acting strange? You know, she did mention something about a meet earlier.
Ain't you guys headed home? Huh? Oh, well, see you then.
Yes, catch you later.
Senpai? Yes. Did you come to see the stadium too? Same here. I needed to give myself a pep talk. Sometimes, when things get me down, I come here. Although, that doesn't really answer your question, does it? I know this may get in the way of your plans, but would you be willing to join me for lunch?
Chloe's eyes are a little red and puffy. Maybe best to accompany her.
Whew, that was delicious. I'm always like this after a meet. In all honesty, I'd like to keep going, but any more will end up harming my performance. Simply put, it was a disaster. I've been feeling like I'm getting back into the natural flow of things, thanks to you, Senpai. But when the moment of truth arrived, my body still wouldn't move the way that I wanted it to.
That's rough.
Yes, I've really hit a wall with this. Something similar happened to me in middle school, but back then, I had someone by my side that kept me going.
I don't understand what's on with their naming conventions. But yeah, if you're this account with someone else and that's one of their friends. But something similar happened to me in middle school, but back then I had someone by my side that kept me going.
I have a younger sister. We promised each other that we'd win international gymnastics competitions together. But this spring, she died in an accident. I promised her we'd take the gold for our routines across the world. But I can't stop worrying about my lack of improvement lately. I've really been throwing myself into practice, but I wonder if even that won't be enough. Senpai, thank you for being so thoughtful. You just keep on rescuing me, don't you? Okay, no more brooding. There are still more meets left this year. I'm going to start from scratch and train as hard as I can. Thank you so much for listening to all that. Now I feel like I've been recharged. Mind, body, and spirit. Well, at least my mind and spirit are recharged. The best way to stave off hunger is with some vigorous activity. I'm going to jog home. Take care.
What do you think they're going to target next? They only go after bad guys, right? We have nothing to be worried about. Apparently, if you post a request on the forum, do what you say. They're taking out bad guys, it's fine by me. Keep it up. Why do we even need the police anymore?
Ah, you're back.
What did you say?
Doesn't she even know about that?
Oh, man.
I hope Lady Anna and the others haven't found out. Here's our commemorative photo from after or from the summer festival, at least. That was my idea. It's certainly evocative. I'll let it get to you. It's understandable, given the heat. Perhaps your hands were sweaty and slipped. Next time we'll make sure you get or go somewhere where you can actually eat. Great, I'd prefer an indoor establishment myself. Preferably one with ample seating and free refills on board. Just be the diner again. Why not? It's a place of calm where one may also partake of delicious food. I mean, I guess, man, all this food's got me hungry. Cup ramen should hit the spot. I believe I shall do the same. Fortunately, I recently acquired some high-quality bread crumbs.
Sorry.
I always forget how short my arms are as a cat. On wants to go see the movie. I think I already saw the film.
Help her! Please! Help her! I don't care about the money or my social status, but please! I just need to tell her how I feel!
Leon's holding back her tears. She's totally empathizing. A person's true value comes from love after all. And, well, next to me, it was as fresh as the first time I saw it. Thanks to crafted cinema, I'm able to enjoy the film on a deeper level. I would say this increases charm, right? Because if it was kindness, the kindness would be up. These are 2 packets of vodka juice. I guess girls, we want that perfect romantic kind of love you see in movies. I guess I got, I let myself appear away a little bit. I guess it's kind of easy for me to talk about this kind of stuff with you. Now that I think about it, that movie wasn't geared towards guys at all. I'm glad you came with me. You're just a good friend. Well then, let's head home. Clear she's always going to be okay now. She had us work. Fireworks goddess really add to the feeling of summer. Even Lady Anna would be aware of one.
Come to think of it,
Yeah, there's a fire festival today. If we're going, be careful. Those things are insanely crowded.
Hey!
It'd be nice to watch the fireworks with the chief someday. We can actually watch them right here at the farm. Actually, no, we can.
Right when we were just about to leave, too. Who is it? What could he mean by an insane group? Let's think about this after we get back. We don't have much time, so let's get going.
Actually, that's insane. We picked up he put it down in the water. Oh, I didn't put it out there.
Damn, it's so hot.
Yeah,
the
can, like,
holiday
slightly
means
pick
it's
it
as
up.
crowded on here as it is for morning rush hour.
Now for today's trade news. Today's headlines are: Firework Festival tonight. Expect roads and transportation to be congested for the entire day. Sudden weather changes imminent. Be careful of sudden shifts in the climate from afternoon to night.
Wait, so all these people are going to the fireworks festival? Ugh, this should be fun.
With the transition's kind of different as well, I think.
Oh, it's so hot.
I feel like I'm being baked.
Those girls are way too late.
It must be taking time for them to put on the yukata. Why aren't you two wearing one?
I got clothes like yukata. Man, you look way too normal in that.
People often say that to me.
Oh, by the way, the exams.
I bet you got a big fat F on them.
Shut up! We don't know that yet.
Are you going to the fireworks festival?
That's right.
Us too! Wanna go together?
Are we getting hit on?
Come on, let's go together.
Do you happen to be a model? You look great in that yukata.
Waiting around's a pain, so can we just go with these chicks? The ratio of guys to girls is off, but we can do something about that later.
That's enough. You're disgracing your yukata. You should be more aware of your womanhood.
How could you?
Why don't you go after them then?
So those are the kinds of girls you like, Ryuji.
Well, no, that's...
You know, Yusuke's such a pretty boy.
More than somebody I know.
I heard that Ryuji's pretty much failed his exams.
Oh?
Mona, you little...
Hey, it's gonna get crowded if we don't get going.
Agreed.
Started already.
I know.
Yeah? Come on!
Looks like you need help.
Then why don't you go buy me a towel already, huh?
We're just trying to get out of the rain, but look how crowded it is.
I guess everyone had the same idea.
I don't know if that cutscene was supposed to be that
Well,
loud or
what's
not,
up?
but the firework part was very loud.
I think I just saw someone I know.
You mean the girl in that black car?
Well, she's got a ride. Oh, time to show your skills, Mona. We need you as a car.
It's not possible in the real world. My feet hurt, it's cold, the festival's been canceled. This sucks.
We made such a commotion with the public, and this is what we get? Lame. Aren't heroes that lurk in the shadows boring? So that's what makes us cool? To be honest, I'm not a fan. I want to change the world with a loud bang, like a huge firework. Then again, we aren't gonna find someone bigger than Kanashiro that easily.
The rain is letting up. Though it's regrettable, we should go our separate ways for today.
Yeah, let's go home.
So you won't tell me, no matter what.
I have nothing more to say to you about that.
I see. In that case, I have ways of making you talk.
Huh? What's that supposed to...
Thanks for the drink.
Hey, we're not done here yet! It's nothing. It's past closing time. Clean up the place.
Regrettably, the cause behind the recent psychotic breakdown incidents is still unknown. On to other news. The international hacktivist group Megid has released a statement to the Phantom Thieves. These are the details of the message that are posted on Megid's website. To the Phantom Thieves causing an uproar in Japan. Do not speak of your false justice. We do not need the spread of such falsehood. We are the true executors of justice.
Phantom Thieves again?
However, we are magnanimous. We will give you an opportunity to repent your ways. If you agree to a change of heart, we will accept you as our own. If you reject our offer, the hammer of justice will find you.
Justice, huh?
We are Megid. We are unseen. We will eliminate evil. Akechi-san, why do you think this announcement was made at this time?
I don't know the details, but there's no doubt that they were provoked by the Phantom Thieves. Whether it's a sense of rivalry or a simple attention grab, given the recent trends, I cannot say. Regardless, it's quite a nuisance.
A nuisance?
Both Megid and the Phantom Thieves are nothing more than groups that uphold an egoistic justice.
What a stupid thing they're getting riled up on. Phantom Thieves, huh? What the world are they? You know about them? I'm the one asking you. Don't return a question with another question. Well, it's about time I go home. Make sure you lock the place up. Also, about the stuff in the fridge. Well, I guess it's fine. Just don't use too much of it.
It's possible that more people like these will continue to appear due to their influence. In that respect, the Phantom Thieves face a very serious crime.
Hackers declared war on the Phantom Thieves? It's getting interesting. But why? Did the Phantom Thieves do something to them? It really is scary. I'm looking forward to seeing how the Phantom Thieves will deal with that. Have a new message from the Phantom Thieves chat room.
A world-class target, huh? If we can change Medjed's heart, it'll most definitely affect Mementos.
What else should I be? Please don't take off my mask.
Never expected Ryu to
I'll
be
just
some
add
sort of,
this.
like, photographer kind of person, but yep, 35 hours of playtime reached, so still probably got another 80 or so apparently. I'm wondering what the average level is, 29. So it's still going down, I think. Daily life 100%. But yeah, I'm probably just going to end things here for now since this is pretty much a good stopping point. And there's some other stuff that I do want to try to do on stream. It might be a bit later that I do it, but I am in Hollow Knight. I'm at the point to where I have to deliver this flower from one side of the map to the other, and I attempted it yesterday, and I made it like 3/4 of the way, and then got hit. You can't get hit, you can't fast travel, you just have to go from there, or from the start to the finish line, basically, but, which is a pretty far distance, so, yeah, I think I might try to see if I can do some attempts of that. I might start it pretty soon, or I might start a bit later. I'll send a message from Discord of when I want to make sure I get the videos uploaded that I've been recording, because I forgot to upload them.
I'll just
or
add
not
this.
upload them, but set them to where they would be uploaded to YouTube today. So, yeah, I think I will be ending things for it. Oh yeah, there's also the Minecraft Dungeons DLC. I do potentially want to look at that at some point today as well, if the Hollow Knight thing doesn't go as long as I think it might. So, yeah, there's some other stuff I could do in Hollow Knight. It's not my playthrough that I did on stream, it's a separate playthrough, but I do plan on doing another playthrough on stream on the PS5, where I go for 112%, so this will kind of just be a one-off thing. I probably won't be uploading it or anything, it just kind